Singapore's students consistently rank among the top in the world. But it's not because they study more, it's because of how they study and what they study. Their system focuses on streamlined learning, where every concept builds logically, layer by layer. It's about mastery before memorization and purpose before pressure. In this video, we're breaking down why Singapore's curriculum isn't just different, it's decades ahead. You'll see how it's intentionally built around core competencies, critical thinking, and real-world application, not just content delivery. From math to character education, every subject is aligned with national outcomes that prepare students not just for exams, but for the workplace and the wider world. And if you're a teacher, parent, or curriculum designer, we'll share practical takeaways you can apply to your own setting. Let's dive into what makes this model so powerful and what the rest of the world can learn from it. So, what is the national curriculum? In Singapore, every student follows a centralized curriculum designed by the Ministry of Education. It's structured into 3 stages. Stage 1, primary school, ages 6 to 12, builds strong foundations in literacy, numeracy, and values. Stage 2, secondary school, ages 13 to 16, expands academic and applied learning. Stage 3, pre-university, up to age 18, prepares students for higher education and the workforce. But the focus isn't on how much students can memorize, it's on what they can do. At the heart of this are Singapore's 21st century competencies: critical and inventive thinking, communication and collaboration, and civic literacy and global awareness. These aren't add-ons, they're embedded across subjects, projects, and assessments. And because the system is aligned from curriculum to teacher training, these aren't just ideals, they're the expected outcomes. Why? Well, Singapore chooses depth over breadth. Instead of rushing through dozens of topics, students go deep on a focused set of core concepts. This is made possible through a spiral curriculum. Key ideas are revisited across years at increasing levels of complexity. For example, a primary 3 student might explore fractions visually. By secondary 2, they're applying that understanding to algebra. Every syllabus outlines clear outcomes, teaching goals, and pedagogy. Teachers know not just what to teach, but how and why. Compare that to many Western systems, especially in the US, where students may touch 30 to 40 math topics in a year with little retention. What is Singapore's motto? Teach less, learn more. Fewer topics, better understanding. In Singapore, assessments aren't a surprise. They're part of the learning journey. Major exams like the PSLE, O-levels, and A-levels are all tightly aligned with the national curriculum. If it's on the test, students have been taught it, clearly and intentionally. But these tests go beyond facts. They measure whether students can apply, analyze, and solve problems. As students progress, there's more emphasis on metacognition, thinking about their own thinking, and project-based work where they collaborate and lead. In this system, assessments don't just measure learning, they shape it. Singapore's curriculum doesn't just aim for high test scores, it aims to build future-ready citizens. Through character and citizenship education, CCE, students learn values like respect, responsibility, and resilience. These aren't just taught in isolation, they're woven into group work, school culture, and real-world applications. Students also develop practical life skills: digital literacy, entrepreneurial thinking, global awareness. By upper primary, they're discussing current events, role-playing global challenges, and learning to lead with empathy. The result? Students who are capable, confident, and grounded in values. What can you learn from this? No matter your context, school, homeschool, or course design, Singapore's model offers 4 big takeaways. Start with clear outcomes. Know what students should know and do by the end of each stage. Focus on core skills. Go deep on critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. Align assessments to your goals. Don't test what you didn't teach, and keep it simple. More content doesn't mean more learning. Build your system with purpose, clarity, and alignment, and your students will go further. Want help putting this into action? Join my one-to-one coaching for parents, educators, and curriculum designers. We'll break down systems like Singapore's and help you build a framework that works for you. Details are in the description. Spots are limited. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who cares about education. Affiliate resources are also linked below, tools to help you bring clarity and intention into your own curriculum. Question for you: could a system like Singapore's work in your country? Let me know in the comments. I read everyone. And if you want to keep learning, check out our next video on Singapore's education model, or explore how Finland and Japan are rethinking school for the future. See you in the next one.